How's it going, fellow gamers? ChaosEclipse here. We are back on World of Warcraft Wrath of the Lich King Classic, and I want to talk about this area real quick. So we're still in Borean Tundra, about halfway through, almost halfway through, 71 here. You can see we are up in this area here. So we've actually been here for quite a while. As you can see, I still have a ton of quests to do up in this area, but we've been in this area for quite a while. The main reason for that is because I found this little thing here. Like, one quest led me over here, and we talked to this guy over here, which we'll actually go and talk with him real quick. Well, not talk with him, but I want to show you guys him. I think it's just someone wearing a costume. I think, if I remember correctly, you can get one of these costumes. I thought it would be by doing his quest right now, but I didn't get anything out of it. We're pretty much done with the area. And he doesn't have anything else, so okay, you know, whatever. Wait, what did he say about cooldown? Oh, he's talking about the earthquakes. Okay, so the whole reason I want to talk to you guys about this area is because if you come here and if you start doing these quests, you will start getting these, which is winterfin clams. The very first quest has you grab 5 of them to turn it in, and then you can start talking to all these different guys here. They'll have a whole bunch of quests for you and everything. And then, which one is it? This one, the one we were just at. If you come and speak with him, as you can see, it says clam vendor. If you click on him, you can see here you can actually buy things using these clams. So we have 30 right now. I can literally buy everything in here except this. Well, except the weapon as well. So this right here, the Siren Steer, that is actually a really, really strong, powerful, what's it called? Gem. I believe you can craft meta gems using these. I might be wrong about that, but I know that either way these sell for a lot. And I mean a lot. You can also buy North Sea Pearls. 1 for every 30. But when you're doing these quests, you get normal clams too. And when you open them, you get these, which is succulent clam meat. And then you also get these North Sea Pearls out of them. As you can see, I've gotten 4 without even buying them. I promise you guys I've not bought any of them. So I actually got 4 of them just from questing in this area. I held on to every single one of these clams. I even did a tiny bit of grinding. What I mean by tiny bit is like maybe 20 minutes of grinding. You'll have murlocs on the other side over here. There's some down deep in the water that you can see here. We just look over the edge here. These guys here, the winterfin shore strokers. So you'll have all of those, and then you'll have quests that will lead you to grab those cages, quests that lead you up into the cave over there to kill 2 things, and there's quests. There's even 2 quests inside there with some of these guys in the cave there. So even with that, you can definitely get a lot of what's it called? A lot of the clams. These ones, the winterfin clams out of here. So once you talk with him, as you can see, like I said, you can buy all this stuff from it. I'm not worried about this. If we take a look at it, don't get me wrong, the DPS is definitely higher, but we would be losing more than half of our agility, and we lose a ton of stamina. So I'm not worried about it. We're going to find a better weapon anyway here shortly, I think. So don't care about that. This is a cloth helmet that they have. You can, like I said, buy the North Sea Pearls. You can even buy this, but it is only going to last you for 1 charge. It calls forth a winterfin first responder to fight by your side, which I think is just a murloc that comes and helps you. They don't have much health or anything as far as I know, so they'll go down pretty quick. It's not really worth it. You can buy this to breathe underwater for 10 minutes for those of you that are not druids. You can buy this to increase your swim speed, also for those that are not druids, because our form gives us extra speed. Unless you want to swim twice as fast, and hey, go for it. So this, our swim form, gives you 50%. This would be an additional 60, so you'd be at 110. And then they have a strong beverage here. I do think there may be a quest for that in the future. I'm not worried about it at the moment. The one I have not went over, this one here, this Winterfin Patch of Honor. If we take a look here, compare it with me, guys. So the one on the right is the one we currently have. The one on the left is the actual, item we'd be buying here. So we get about 12 extra armor if we do this. We lose 4 stamina, but we gain 25 hit rating. And then we're basically switching out our our crit for attack power by 4, because it goes from 34 or from 38 to 34, and then from 76 to 80. So I think it's worth it. The only thing we're really losing is a tiny bit of stamina, 4 stamina. We're switching the crit into attack power, which I don't care either way. I mean, even if it was the other way around, that's fine. But we're also getting an extra 25 hit rating. Hit rating is big with needing to attack bosses higher levels than us. If your hit rating is not up there, you're not going to be hitting them. They're going to be dodging, you're going to be missing. It's just going to be a big problem overall. So I think we're going to go ahead and do it. That's why I brought you guys in here, so you guys can see it, and then also just to show off all these other items that you can buy. So let's go ahead and grab this. Grab this. Grab this. Why is it not grabbing it? What is going on here? Am I reading this wrong? 30 winterfin clams. Winterfin clams, 30. There we go. What was going on there? I was like, man, that whole video was pointless. We can't even switch anything. So let's see what this looks like. I think it's just an eye patch. Yeah, so literally just, well, crap. Literally just an eye patch, but I can still see my glowing eye through it. It's not even on there, right? But hey, it works. That took us up. Oh, it's because I was like, that's not right. It's because the priest that was here buffed us with stamina. And then I also have this one, which gives stamina as well. So let's go ahead and sell our other piece here. And yeah, I mean, technically you can stick around and get 100 of these. Not worth it to me. But I will say, like I said, when you first come to this area, it's going to have you killing a whole bunch of stuff here anyway. As far as, and I will say also, before I finish that, part of the reason that I've been taking so long here is because there is, and I don't even see any on this side, there is fishing spots here. You can catch these guys, the pygmy suckerfish here. You can catch imperial manta rays, which I've actually been seeing pools of them, which I don't see any right now. And then the last thing I have been seeing is the man of war jellyfish here. There's one there. So that's yep, there's a Borean man of war. So we did do a little fishing here. Why is this guy messaging me? No, dude. No, I don't want to run Nexus. No, thanks. What was I saying? Oh, so the part of us doing the grinding, including the 20 minutes and everything, was also doing that as far as getting our fishing up and all that. But yeah, and then we've also been getting a little bit of Serenite. I can't even get Serenite yet, but we've been getting things like this, Northrend Adventuring Supplies. It binds and picked up just a box, and you open it, and it will give you things like this stuff that we've been getting here. Mountain water, runic mana, crusty flatbread. That blade that's there, that is also has druid stuff on it, once again, that makes no sense. But yeah, so you can get the Serenite out of those. I got this random fish out of one of them. I got this out of one of them. I actually got these 3 items. This ring was actually a drop that was inside of that cave. I think it'll sell for a lot. I don't know that for a fact, but I mean, 15 health every 5 seconds, and that's just for having it equipped on you. That's not even a use. That's just going to be giving you 15 health every 5 seconds. I think it'll sell for a lot. Don't know. I could be wrong, but I think it'd be a decent PvP item, if anything. Not for me. I'm not going to use it as one, but for maybe like a 69 level twink or something like that. Then we have an axe here that I found in there as well. which this axe threw me off too, because as you can see, it also does have stuff for attack power and cat, bear, dire bear. I think those things are just added in there where because I'm a druid, I think if someone else who was not a druid, if they found this, I don't think it would have that on there for them. I think it's just because of the agility, it just breaks it down to how much attack power you would have off that agility. I could be wrong, because I mean, obviously we've found other items that are that have agility that don't break it down like that. And then we have this cloth piece here. But all three of these, they are bind on equip, so I can literally sell all these. I'm gonna try to sell these in the auction house, see what I can get from them, and go from there. Which technically I should put them over here with the rest of my stuff, so I don't accidentally sell them to a random vendor. But yeah, like I said, just want to talk about this area. So it is up here in the Borean Tundra area. This is a cave that is right across from us, and inside there are cobalt deposits, and then there's also 2 quests that you can get inside there as well. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. I just wanted to show off this area real quick. It's not a hard area at all, no matter what class you are. Druid definitely helps, just because you can swim a lot faster going back and forth, or if you have what's it called, flying mount that you can actually use in this area. Just mount up and fly across real quick. But I will say there's also a huge whale over here that is one of the quests, so you're gonna have to swim out there, or at least fly onto one of these icebergs or the little ice patch there, and then attack him there. Nothing in this area is deadly. Even that big whale that's out there, he is massive, and he's like a level 71, but he's not even an elite or anything like that. So this entire area is actually really easy. It just takes time going back and forth. The thing, like I was saying though, is the main reason I want to tell you guys about this area is because of that clam vendor. When you're doing the quests in this area, don't come over here and, I mean, I want to say don't be stupid, but I also don't want you guys to take offense to that. I'm not trying to call anyone stupid. What I mean by that is, say you get 3 clams or 5 clams, and you know you're not a druid, you end up buying this, like, oh, I'm gonna be underwater forever, let me go ahead and buy a couple of these. So even if you have 10, you go ahead and buy a couple of these. It is going to be taking 10 away from if you're looking at trying to get one of these higher level items here. So just hold on to all those clams, guys. I promise you it's worth it. That way you guys can actually buy one of those other items there. And yes, this Siren's Tear is in here, but there also may be something else that he sells. I don't know. At the moment it's just a Siren's Tear, but I mean, he could have other stuff that spawns on him as well. Like I said, I think you can get this outfit somewhere. I honestly don't remember where. I think it's somewhere back in like Classic, like Classic, like
may the stars
like level 60 Classic, where you just have the first 2 continents and that's it. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. Thank you guys for joining me. Like I said, just a real quick short video. Just wanted to talk to you guys about that area, and then we are going to finish up here in the Borean Tundra. Unless I come across something else that is interesting like that, I will probably see you guys in the new area after this, which, like I said, will end up being probably up here in this Golar Basin, whatever you want to call it. This Sholazar Basin. But thank you again. Make sure you guys are subscribed. If you're not subscribed, you can hit the subscribe button. Oh, I thought that was the actual player. I was like, why are they just standing there? But make sure that you guys are actually hitting the subscribe button. And then if you guys want, you can also hit that like button if you're liking the videos. If you're not liking it, that's perfectly fine. You can hit the dislike button. It's not a requirement or anything. Neither is subscribing. I want to point that out. I definitely appreciate anyone who's stopping by and at least listening to the entire video, watching the entire thing. It is very helpful, even if you guys don't appreciate it, but the fact that you clicked on it kind of drew you in for some reason. Let me know what you didn't like about it if you're not liking it. But if you are liking it, you've already subscribed, you've already hit that like button. The only other thing that I would like to let you guys know about is the notification bell icon. So there's a little bell in YouTube that you can actually click on. When you click on that, it'll ask you about notification settings and everything. Well, it'll automatically notify you every time I post a video, but you can actually go into your settings and click on those notifications, and you can set that up however you want. So a lot of people don't know that. They just hit the bell and think it's either on or off. You can actually set those to specific channels and things like that, and you know, just different things to do with it. But thanks again, guys. Definitely appreciate each and every one of you. Even to the new subscribers, there's only been a few, but you guys are welcome here. We are on the Iranicus. That is the name of the server down there in the bottom left where I just typed it. That is the name of the server that we're on. It is an open world PvP server. If you guys have not seen the previous videos, I completely suck at PvP. You'll see that. But I love PvP. I'm not a min-max guy. It's definitely... Oh, Orc Death Knight, Orc Death Knight. Are you one of them? Please tell me you're one of them. Sorry guys, I got sidetracked. Orc... Oh, I already got an Orc Death Knight. Okay, well, thanks anyway, dude.
What can I do for you?
I was talking about.
Be careful.
Just real quick.
For the Alliance.
So if you pick up this quest, it actually gives you a thing way over there. I don't know if that is like under the ground or in the river there, but I tried when I was over here. I couldn't get to it, so I just ended up abandoning that, which we're going to abandon it again. I'm not really worried about it. But yeah, I completely suck at PvP, guys. That is not anything that... That's not anything that is a surprise if you've seen previous videos and everything, but I still love it. I like the competition. I like being able to attack other players. I like them being able to attack me in the open world. I highly encourage if a developer, not necessarily from Blizzard, but a developer in general, or someone who is actually looking at programming games, things like that, please, for the love of God, allow PvP in your games. If it is an MMO, or a multiplayer game period, allow PvP in there. If you want, you can set it up to where people don't have to do PvP. Make it to where if you want to do PvP, you can flag yourself. But I'm telling you, having just that one thing in there, that will draw me more into games than graphics or gameplay, anything like that. The fact that there's PvP in the game, I will 100% pick up that game and at least try it. So that right there is a sell for you guys. But yeah, I know that was kind of off topic there, but I at least wanted to point that out. Oh, Tauren Druid, you're one of them. Tauren Druid, where's my dust? Where's my roses? Do I not have roses on me? You gotta be shitting me. I probably threw them in the bank on accident. No. Wow, and this dude's over there attacking him. Oh, it wasn't me, dude. Let me click on you and say sorry. That way when you come back, you don't kill me. But yeah, I mean, even things like that, like, that just makes the game interesting. It makes it fun, it makes it interesting, and it keeps people engaged in the game. Please don't attack. Oh, wait. Oh, well, it doesn't matter because I don't have the things on me. But yeah, thanks for joining me today, guys. Definitely appreciate each and every one of you. Before I end up dying here, this dude just went stealth. He's going to attack me. These are all 70. There's an 80 elite here. I'm going to stand next to you. I'm going to end the video here in a second, guys. I just want to see if this guy's going to attack me. The thing that makes me mad about that is I told him sorry because of, you know, the Alliance guy that attacked him, but I also don't want him to just randomly attack me, and if he does, that is going to be very ungrateful. Here comes the other guy. He's going to go after him now. Watch. Watch. Told you. That's a priest too. I thought it was a pally. If that Tauren Druid's here, he's probably going to come up behind him. Nope. What spec is he? I wish you could see, like, other than
I need to get
inspect.
closer.
Inspect. Oh, you can see their talents. I did not realize that. He's a shadow spec. That makes sense. Hmm. They aren't news to me. They were both 80. Lol. Wipes on trash. That is actually a really good, what's it called? Uh, um, guild name. Wipes on trash. So trash in this. Holy shit! What are you doing up there? You're just looking at us. Trash in this game, that is basically considered like side mobs that are, what is it? That's green equals I licked their pee. Weirdo. Um, so like if this boss, where'd he go? He's gone already. Oh, there he is. So like if this boss is like the main guy that you have to kill, and then this is like an ad, that would be like a trash mob type thing. So basically saying that they wipe on just regular trash mobs like that. Oh, the other thing I wanted to show you guys, I'm worried about that druid that's in that area. If he's still here, he's definitely going to follow me. Since I apologized to him, he might think that I was the one that attacked him. This guy might even attack me. He's not following me. Nobody's following me. So in one of the previous videos, and don't get me wrong, I know I already ended the video, guys, but in one of the previous videos I told you I was going to show you guys how Cyclone works, and I never did it. And I want to make sure that nobody's following me real quick. I'm actually going to show you guys a couple things here, especially because there's Dragonkin in the area, because you guys have never seen how this works either. So I'm just running far enough away. Okay, here goes a Dragonkin. So Dragonkin, you can actually put him to sleep as a druid. Hibernate. Keep in mind this works on beasts, and look at that. That is actually a really long time, 30 seconds. I could be killing his friend if he was someone else. I could be killing his friend. This works on beasts and Dragonkin. So if you're fighting another druid and they're staying in their form, try using it. You can definitely put players to sleep as well, and it is a very long time. Even on top of this, when he comes out of this form, he's going to start attacking me, and then I'll show you guys the, well, I'll do Entangling Roots, so you guys can see that one, because you guys haven't seen that. You know what, I'll do it now. We'll do Entangling Roots. That one just keeps them rooted, but it also damages them while it has them rooted. When they take damage while they're hibernating, obviously they come out of it, that's why he's attacking me now. He also can't move, and then we have Cyclone here, which is that. Makes them basically unattackable, but I mean it doesn't last that long. But at the same time, what it does do is it basically, oh, he's gonna come out of it immediately because yeah. But the Cyclone is more of like crowd control. It says up to 6 seconds, but it definitely helps the situation and stuff as far as like controlling the crowd. So if you're a druid, make sure that you are doing your crowd control properly, especially in a guild. They will be mad at you if you don't do it right. They'll basically be like, hey man, why didn't you do that thing? But at the same time, more than likely, they will ask you like, hey, you know, when we attack this thing, can you crowd control one of the other ones? And then depending on what it is, as long as you're doing the crowd control, they're not really going to say much. It just depends on what it is as to how long you can keep it crowd controlled. If it's like a melee one, you'll probably want to do Entangling Roots. If it's a Dragonkin, you'll do the Hibernate. And then Cyclone is more to just like interrupt and things like that nowadays, just because it doesn't only last 6 seconds. I think that one used to last like a good 12, 15 seconds, something like that. It was kind of ridiculous before. But I came back over this area just to finish up this quest. I gotta find the corpse of this thing. Well, I gotta find the guy first. Sargos. I gotta use the arcane power thing on him. That might have been that big ass dragon that was up there. I don't think so. I think, yeah, that's Mrgl-Mrgl. So I gotta find Circlos, the sugar. But yeah, I already did the outro, guys, so we're gonna leave it at that. Like I said, thanks for joining me, and I will see you guys in the next video.